Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. So, the topic that I'm going to talk about is this, right? So, I brought this passport case, and I just got my passport like this. You see this right here? This right here is a passport. So, you can use this passport to travel around the world. And that's the topic that I want to talk about, because you see this, we had to get our passport because we're running out of time. So I see a lot of Americans has been giving up, and everything is expensive, and the only way to live your life is by moving to a different country. And I finally realized that, the American dream is not living in America. The American dream is living in a different country. I'm talking about the Philippines, Colombia, Thailand, all that stuff. That's the American dream. So all you need is your passport and find you like source of income. Like it's hard. Like you can't go to a different country to get a job. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like as a foreigner, you know, you gotta have some type of plan or a business or a side hustle to travel around the world. See me, and I'm trying, and I'm gonna have a plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking one step at a time. But hey, so at least I got a passport, because 1,000 times I've been saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get a passport, or I'm gonna get a passport, or I'm gonna get a passport," but I just gotta tell myself, man, stop all this fucking talking and get your passport. Listen, this is what you need right here. So all you have to do is go to your post office or go on the website and get your passport right now. I repeat, get your passport, because you never know what the fuck is going to happen. All you need is this. And I brought myself a passport case, so I could just put my passport there. So if you wondering like how I get this, it's like I got this on Instagram, and you can get this online. It's called Plaxio. Shout out to them. I'm not sponsoring or none of that. I'm just trying to see it. But anyway, this is what you need. This is the way of freedom. If you want to live a better life, if you want the American dream, if you want to find love, to find happiness and find peace, all you need is this. All you need is this right here. Get your passports, y'all. That's all you gotta do is get your passport, because America is slowly falling right now. And they is not going to stop. They're going to continuing rising, the gas prices rising, everything up. They is not going to stop at nothing. And they will do anything in their power to make us divided, to make us feel depressed, and not do anything. Like, it's not fair. Like, we can't do shit. We can't travel. We can't, enjoy ourselves. We just can't have just a decent life. Just like a normal, decent lifestyle. That's all we want. We don't care about the money and the power. All we want is our life back. But quite frankly, we can't do that. And the proof is in the pudding. The Passport Bros is winning right now. And y'all can hate all the passports y'all want, but at the end of the day, they winning right now. As long as they find their happiness and their peace, that's all that matters. Like, you can't hate on the next person just because they live in their life. you know, and I know that I'm gonna be one of them. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm still stuck in the matrix, stuck in the States, but one way or another, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Literally, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm just taking one step at a time. But eventually, I got the passport to prove it. So once I get the fuck out of here, I'm traveling around the world. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I'm the type of person that I don't want to like just go to one country and say, oh, that's the country I want to live in. I want to make sure that I can get the experience and the culture of, okay, let's just say I go to Thailand, right? There's a lot of, there's Soy Six, there's, you know, there's beaches, beautiful women. And I could say, oh, I can go to Thailand. I want to live it, right? But I got this one country. Let's just say I got the Philippines that I want to live also. I was like, man, I don't know if I don't want to live in Thailand. Man, I want to move somewhere else, like in the Philippines or Vietnam or Colombia, whatever the case may be. You know, because I got to make sure that I got to find what's right for me. Find out like what's right for me and my lifestyle, you know. Like, it depends on, like, people's life is just so different. I've been saying this 1,000 times. People's life is very different, you know. It depends on how your lifestyle, you want to live in an urban area. You know, like, I'm not a big fan of Bangkok. I love Bangkok. Don't get me wrong. I love Bangkok, you know, but Thai, they got everything. The clubs, the bars, the malls and all that stuff. And I love Phuket as well. You know, their beaches and culture, the food, everything. And also I like Philippines as well. You know, I also want to go to Africa too. There's a lot of countries I want to go to. But I'm not making no excuses. No, I'm not gonna do that. But it's just like, the Americans can't even travel either, because every time people travel, their flight is delayed. And you mean to tell me I have to pay $1,000 for one way flight to the next country, to the next? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. From JFK to Bangkok. You mean to tell me to JFK to Bangkok cost $1,000 for one person? Just like, literally, just for one person. Like, come on now, that's fucking ridiculous. You see, these elites don't want us to have shit. These elites don't want us to win. They don't want us to travel and just experience life. That's what it's all about, right? Living life. That is the purpose of living in America, to live the American dream. But quite frankly, that American dream does not exist no more. And we find out, and I noticed that the American dream is living in a different country. Like, you just can't top that, bro. Like, you can't knock that. They is winning right now. Now, I've been seeing a lot of thousands of people, or thousands of Americans have finally wake up and realize that the American dream is dead. And even if you go to a different country, your money will be stretched. You will save more money than you think. Literally, you will save more money. You know, people give you respect, and you start a whole new lifestyle. And you just can't come in, you know, to a different country with an Americanized mindset. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, shout out to Richie Mack. You know what I'm saying? I've been on his lives and all that stuff. And 3 things that he mentioned about moving into Thailand is being responsible, be respectful, Be responsible and be financially financially responsible. And all the three things that he said, it was true. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect the culture. You gotta be financially responsible. All that stuff. And once you do all these three things, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just make sure you follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, the court law doesn't play around. And at least you can talk to new people and meet new people. That's what it's all about. And for my generation, like I said, we are the loneliest generation today. Like, Gen Zs, when it comes to talking to people, having social skills, Gen Zs are the top generation that doesn't have no social skills. Like, if a person say, hey, or how you doing, just say, hey, bad. Don't make the conversation awkward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't make the conversation awkward. You know what I'm saying? You can't smile and just, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, how you doing? Hope you have a great day, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gotta be so negative? You know what I'm saying? World is just so cold. You know what I'm saying? Just say something. Like, just say hey or hello or sup, and just keep it pushing. You know, just keep it pushing. And to be quite frankly, I don't be talking a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like the shy, quiet guy. You know what I'm saying? I just love to stay to myself. You know, and I've been like this since I was in high school. You know, I never fit in, and I always been the quiet, mysterious guy. But I like to stay, and I always stay to myself. That's the person that I was today. So, but sometimes you still living this life. You gotta, like, if somebody said, "Hey, what's up?" Just get them a response. Say, "Hey, how you doing?" Or "I'm good," or "How's your day going? I hope you have a great day." Just simple words. You know what I'm saying? Like, just simple words. But listen, man, the Passport Bros is winning, whether you like it or you don't like it. Yeah, listen, you gotta get with the pro. It's kind of like you gotta get in when you fit in, bro. If you don't got this, I advise you to get it, cause you never know what's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, you never know what's gonna happen, and we better be prepared. You know, Americans is crashing out. The American people have been tapping out and saying that they give up. They don't want to work no more. They don't want to work a 9 to 5. And I get that. I get that, man. It's just like you burned out, you crash out. It's just like the same cycle. And you just keep repeating. You just eat. You just eat, go to work, sleep, repeat. Sleep, wake up, go to work, eat, repeat. It's like the same cycle. And then to the point that you fed up with this shit. Be like, man, I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do better. You know, this 9 to 5 shit ain't gonna work, bro. I need something more. You know what I'm saying? Probably people get evicted just because they didn't pay the rent on time, and they don't got the finances to pay, you know, for the rent and the mortgage. And it just, we live in a greedy society. We live in a greedy society that no one will let us win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person that I like to see everybody win. You know, I like to see everybody win. But they don't want us to win, because we know we got the power now. We got in control. But if he was in power, we will never, you know what I'm saying, we're not using it for, like I said, we just want our freedom. We don't care about the money and the power and everything. We just care about the freedom. And also, like being like it just but it just has pros and cons of being a passport bro. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I don't know I consider myself as a passport bro, but it's just like I'm just a young man that wants to travel, wants to see new things. And also people in Thailand, the Philippines, they love us. You know what I'm saying? They love black men. You know what I'm saying? They like us. They say, you're so handsome. You're very handsome. Like I was saying, you know, they will treat you like a king. You know, they will give you respect. So, and they will cook and they will clean. And they will never whine, they will never complain. So, yeah. So that's today's video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.